Welcome to All Things Internet. I am your host, Rachel Ballinger. This is a show where we talk about things we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet, but we don't fact check or research most things, except now I do have a researcher / fact checker, and she says she's about 80% accurate most of the time. So
that's more than us.
That is more than our 50% of namely. Right, saw it. Don't know if it's true. It's anyone's guess. I am here with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hello, everybody.
We only have a month left of this podcast, this with you and me, and then it's my mom is retiring and the show is getting revamped. Don't worry, she will still get money for helping me found the show. Oh, this is what happens when you found things, Mom. You get money for it.
Hell, let's found something else.
That's what we
found.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm founding an app. My girlfriend's taking the trash out. I gotta take my watch off. They're cleaning right now, so they're gonna go in and out of the house. And my ring likes to tell me when people are at the door.
Mine does that all the time. But we put. Oh, can I talk? Yeah. Okay. We put a fountain that you gave us in the front yard.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is so peaceful, and it's just so lovely. No, because all the neighborhood cats and all the murder of crows come to our fountain.
Because it's running water.
To quench their thirst. And
animals are drawn to running water.
Normally, I'd be like, oh, that's sweet. They're getting their water. You get it. We're in a drought. You go for it. It's all recycled water anyway. But no, my ring goes off every time. Every time. So this thing is going off constantly. And I know exactly what time.
Mom, why don't you move the fountain to somewhere else?
Well, I had to have it in a certain spot because if you push it over, then the eaves drip because we don't have gutters, and we can't have gutters because there's rot on all the wood around our house. So it can't be where
that house.
So it can't be where the water drips off because then all that gunk goes in the fountain. So we had to move it out. But then when we moved it out, even if we moved it back, it would still catch the cats and then the birds coming and At least we don't get the hawks cleaning their carcasses in our water because it's smaller. So
does that happen?
My sister had that problem with this big fountain. Animal carcasses would be in it because the hawks.
Is that why that fountain stopped existing? Like it just was never running anymore?
No, I don't know. I don't know the reason now, but it's a lot of upkeep. Fountains are upkeep.
I know. I don't like fountains.
I love fountains.
I know you do.
Very soothing. So I might have to move it to the backyard.
All right, that makes sense. And then, because then, the animals can still use it. Well, except the cats. The birds can still use it.
The birds and the squirrels.
You love a squirrel.
Love a squirrel. We have bird baths in the backyard.
I know. My dogs drink from them when they're there.
Yes, they do. They empty it in no time.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the holidays.
Well, okay. Did you know that November 30th is National Mason Jar Day, Rachel?
I did not know this, Mom.
Who doesn't love a mason jar?
Everyone loves a mason jar. Whether you use them or not, you got to love a mason jar.
John Mason is the one who patented those way back in the 1858s.
And they used them for canning back then, not for...
now people use them for all
crafts
kinds of things.
And drinking
glasses, vases.
They've come a long way. I hope he made a pretty penny off of that.
I hope he did.
I hope his family's just sitting pretty.
I found that if you put your strawberries in a big mason jar and put it in the fridge, don't wash them yet. I used to wash them and soak them in vinegar and all that hula ha ha ha. But now I just stick them in a mason jar, stick them in the fridge, and they last like a week and a half. This is exciting news for me.
I'm so happy for you, Mom.
December 1st. Can you believe it's December?
Christmas, Christmas. It's Christmas, Christmas. It's Christmas, Christmas. And it's time to celebrate Christmas.
And it's National Christmas Light Day.
I need to put up my Christmas lights.
Yes, you do. Oh, and the new house. That'll be pretty.
I know. I haven't done it yet. The inside's pretty much decorated. We have to get our Christmas tree. But the outside is not.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. It's a different year. It's a different kind of year this year.
I know.
December 2nd, National Mutt Day.
Love a mutt. Snoop.
Love a mutt.
Shout out to Snoop. The only mutt in the house.
December 3rd, International Day of Persons with Disability Awareness Day.
Shout out.
Shout out. December 4th.
I'm not going to name all the people I know with disabilities because that seems very
don't we
wrong.
all have? Yeah. December 4th.
Varying degree, yes.
National Sock Day.
I love a sock.
Do your socks match or not match?
Mine matched today.
Okay.
I match my socks. I like to match my socks. Also, I like to wear, when I'm wearing shorts, I like to wear higher socks, you know, that go to the lower calf. And I like when they're either like plain white with a little Nike symbol or the Bomba ones, or they say something funny on them. I like a sock. I like a sock. I like
Parker wears different colored socks. I
don't do that. I like them to match, and I like them to be like either cool or funny. And then if I don't want them to show, they're not showing. When I'm just like wearing pants, if I'm wearing pants, I do the no-show socks. I know that's for some reason cringy these days.
Oh, you do you.
I do me.
Do you. And while I wear my socks, I'm going to make some cookies because it's National Cookie Day the same day.
Oh, Mom, you and your cookies.
I love a cookie.
You love a cookie.
December 5th, National Soil Day. Not like soil your pants day, but soil the earth day. Don't soil the earth.
Let's hope there's no poop your pants day, Mom.
Oh, there might be.
Yeah, you never know.
December 6th is Mitten Tree Day.
Wait. Hold on, I'm coughing.
Rachel's dying.
What's a mitten tree?
Oh, I'll tell you.
I knew you would.
Based on this woman who wrote a story of a woman who was feeling sad because all her kids were grown and gone, and she walked past
sounds like you.
But I've integrated myself in your life, so
I know. You're just getting all the little crevices.
So this woman walked past this bus stop every day, and she saw the kids were sad because they were waiting for their bus, but they didn't have mittens because they were poor and they couldn't play in the snow. So she knitted a bunch of mittens and hung them on the tree all around where the bus stop was. So the little kids would have mittens to keep their little hands warm.
That's cute.
So, and not gloves, with the fingers, mittens. I don't understand mittens though, because you can't.
They keep your hands actually warmer.
Well, because the warmth
of body warmth. Yeah. So mittens are actually warmer than gloves. Yeah. Gloves, you have dexterity. Not that much. But gloves, you have dexterity, and mittens, you're just walking.
Yeah.
You don't need dexterity when you're walking.
We don't think about mittens and gloves in Santa Barbara or LA because it's not that cold.
But I had to start thinking about it when I went snowboarding. So immediately I was like, gloves. And then my girlfriend was like, you're wrong. And I was like,
mittens.
You're right. So I got some mittens because she grew up in the snow.
Yeah. We just don't know that stuff.
I don't know any of it. Yeah, I've never had to think about a mitten until I snowboarded. The only thing
is when we would take you to the snow or whatever, is the mittens had to have that touch thing so your phones would work.
Oh, yeah.
They came up with that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they all have that now. It's like, if you don't have it, you're like, where are you getting your mittens? Come on now.
My grandma knits them for me.
That's cute.
Anyway, December 7th, World Trick Shot Day.
I love a trick shot. I actually wait. Can I ask for a favor from the internet right now? I don't know why I'm asking you, but I don't know. The app I am co-founding, Flip, we want to post a bunch of people doing trick shots on our TikTok and our Instagram. So if anyone has any cool videos or wants to go make a video of you guys doing a trick shot of any activity or sport, basketball, skateboarding, hike, anything, any cool trick, we want to post it on our social medias. So if you would like to do that, send them to me or tag me or Flip in anything.
And what's up? And you should post them on December 7th.
We should. I gotta
World Trick Shot
Day.
Day.
Hold on a second. I gotta write this down because I'm gonna forget real quick. Where is the thing? Hold on. That's my Christmas list of what I've bought for people. Hold on. December 7th, you said?
December 7th. World Trick Shot Day.
Done. Thank you, Mom.
Done. You're welcome. December 8th, National Brownie Day. No words need to be said. December 9th, National Llama Day.
Love a llama.
Love a llama.
I've been
to llamas or alpacas? I think we had this discussion.
Yeah, we just don't know what the difference is.
But that's okay. They're both cute.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready for December 10th?
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My body's too bootylicious for you, babe.
Ready?
No.
December 10th. Flynn turns 3 years old. Little Flynn, 3 years old. It's also Human Rights Day. So
I love it. Both great days.
Everyone should be free to pursue the right to life, happiness. No. How's that go? The right to life, liberty, property, and the pursuit of happiness. There you go.
Amen.
Rachel, I have a question. Have you done a gingerbread house yet?
Not this year.
You should do it on December 12th.
Because it's that gingerbread house day?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, when do we start advent calendars? Do you start those December 1st?
Levi, I don't know. Is it 4 weeks long? I remember doing them with you.
I think there are some that are there's some that are the whole month of December, and there's some that are like the 12th.
Are you talking about the kinds that you open the little things?
Advent calendars, yeah.
Okay. Advent calendar to me is where we lit these 5 candles and we talked about God and Jesus coming and things like that.
That's not a calendar. That's a candle.
It was called Advent.
That's an Advent candle. I'm talking about Advent calendars.
Those start December 1st.
Okay, thank you.
That I know.
When did we ever light a candle except on New Year's, not only on Christmas Eve?
And then I had an egg carton with things that symbolize you were little. You were really little.
I wasn't born yet. I'm going to tell you that much.
You were just little.
You just stopped this tradition when I was 2?
Hey, when you have 4 kids running around, you're lucky to just get the presents wrapped before you wake up Christmas morning.
Oh, I remember the stress of Christmas Eve. That is clear as day. Christmas Eve stress was a tradition.
And then after you did the presents, clean it up quick. We have a cookie party.
Yeah. And then it was like we had to go over to the cousins, and then we came back. We weren't allowed to play with our toys because we just had to clean the whole time.
Yeah.
So all our toys just got stuffed into corners of our rooms.
But you loved it all.
Of course. I loved Christmas.
The people coming over.
It was the same every year. I knew what to expect, and it was grand and glorious. All right.
That's all I have.
That's perfect, because it is time. Oh, wow. She's just going to tear that up. It is time to check to see if we have if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor. BetterHelp is our sponsor for today. Is there something that is interfering with your happiness or stopping you from achieving your goals? Well, then turn to BetterHelp, because they will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You connect in a safe and private online environment, which is extremely convenient, and you can start communicating in under 48 hours. This is not a crisis line. It is not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. You can send a message to your counselor at any time, and you will get a timely, thought-out response. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. This is a service to people worldwide. Anything you share is confidential, it's convenient, professional, and affordable. I want you to start living a happier life today, so as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/allthingsinternet. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp, HELP.com/allthingsinternet. All right, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
You're good? You did your part. Now you can just sit pretty?
I did my part. Now I can just listen and look at you.
That's your favorite thing to do.
Just looking at you.
Just looking at me. All right. Then let us talk about the news this week that Emily gave us. So, first on the agenda, Kendall Jenner. You know of her. One of the Kardashian sisters.
One of them. I don't know which one.
She's the model.
Is she the model? Okay,
she's the model. Okay.
Okay.
She posted a mirror picture of her and her friend at a wedding. This girl is wearing no clothes. The dress is literally just slits that go
for the
her
wedding night.
This wasn't her
Not
wedding.
the wedding.
This wasn't her wedding. She was a bridesmaid. So apparently she was a bridesmaid, and at the actual ceremony, she was wearing a typical bridesmaid's dress, as one does. And then at the wedding reception, she changed into literally just like the ribbons around her body. So her entire torso is like explodes. And everyone's like, that is so inappropriate to wear to a wedding. And there is no chance that you're not upstaging the bride in that. And that is like the biggest no-no. And you don't upstage the bride. You're not allowed to upstage the bride.
The bride stay.
The bride is...
The bride and the groom stay. It's their day.
It's their day. And so everyone was just like...
Wear a muumuu.
Cover yourselves.
Cover
Your...
yourself.
It's not even modesty. I don't care about that. That's a great outfit to go clubbing in. Go clubbing in that outfit. That is not a wedding outfit.
As I said, it's a wedding night outfit.
Yeah, Hailey Bieber's in the picture with her, and Hailey Bieber's looks great, fully clothed. Appropriate. She looks great. Appropriate. So everyone was just ranting about that. I wear suits to weddings now, and I freaking love it. I am comfortable. I have layers, so I can keep my coat on, my suit jacket on. If I am cold, if I get hot on the dance floor because I cut it up, I take the suit jacket off and I'm wearing my short sleeve underneath. It's perfect. It's phenomenal. You have pockets.
Pockets?
It's great.
Oh, pockets.
I am comfortable. I can spread eagle in a chair and not have to worry about nothing. I am not wearing heels and a dress to a wedding ever again. And girlfriend is on the same boat, and she was pissed that her cousin's wedding we just went to, she had already agreed to wear a dress. Her cousin gave her the opportunity to wear a suit like 3 months ago, and she hadn't worn a suit to a wedding yet. And she was like, no, why would you think I'd want to wear a suit? Because I'm gay? How dare you? I'm wearing a dress. And then we started wearing suits to weddings, and she's like, I hate my life that I have to wear a dress.
Well, that was the last one she has to wear a dress.
That's the last one. Suits are all the way. I'm telling you. Wear a suit. You will feel like a boss. And everyone will compliment you. Just wear a suit. I'm telling you. It's the way to go. All right. We haven't talked about this human in a while. Trisha Paytas at it again. I stopped giving Trisha Paytas a platform because it's clear she does things to ruffle people's feathers and to get attention and to whatever. So this week everyone is mad at them because they are appropriating the Hare Krishna movement, which is a branch of Hinduism. So she went from mom.
That was Colleen's computer.
Colleen.
I have no control of that one. The computer.
I know. Well, also
Or
the
the
human.
person.
You have no control for that. None of us do.
No.
She does what she wants. So Trisha went from loving Jesus to practicing Judaism, and then now she is practicing Hare Krishna. So people are annoyed with this because she's practicing it in a very disrespectful way. She went to the temple, and instead of, going to do the normal practices, she went to the gift shop and then posted a video of doing a gift shop haul. And then this branch of Hinduism is all about mantras and chanting and things like that. And you do mantras to bring things to life. You manifest it. As far as I know, you may correct me if I'm wrong. And all of her manifestation is about taking expensive vacations, money, and material things. And she said in one video she can spend all the money she wants because she knows it'll always come right back because money flows for her. And people are just like, what are you like? She's disrespecting an entire religious. It just. She needs to stop. If she is truly practicing this, and this is something she's all about, and she is truly doing it to better herself or whatever, I hope she finds the true path of this and follows it for the right reasons. But she needs to stop pissing people off and disrespecting people's cultures and religions. But she went live on a TikTok and started doing chanting and mantras and whatnot. And people paid 99 cents to throw virtual tomatoes at her on TikTok. Guys, that's kind of what she wants. She wants you to
She's getting those dollar bills.
You were throwing tomatoes at her. You were giving her money. That is what was happening. So she's treating it like a trend, and it's just she's being insensitive, and she's kind of out of touch. And I'm so sorry. They go by they, them now. I'm so sorry. If I misspoke in any of that. I truly did not mean to. But they just, Trisha, come on now. All right. We're going to move on to something else. Good. You don't have anything to say. You're just,
no.
you just raised, you got nothing nice to say. You say nothing at all. I wish them the best. On to other news. All these celebrities are coming out and there's a bunch of celebrities who are finally coming out and saying that they're sick of how everyone is commenting on their bodies, whether it's positive or negative. Good. So Adele, Rebel Wilson, and Jonah Hill have all come out and been like, stop commenting on my body, whether it's positive or negative, because all three of them have just lost a bunch of weight. And Adele says her body's been objectified her entire career, when she was heavier, and now when she's, she's gotten healthier and she's doing this for health reasons. And everyone was mad at her. Like, people, there's two sets of people. There's people that are pissed at these people being like, you aren't body positive anymore. How dare you lose all this weight and succumbing to the Hollywood, idea of being skinny. How dare you? I looked up to you. How dare you lose weight? And then there's people being like, yes, you look so good now. I'm so proud of you. Good for you. Both are so damaging to the mental health and to that whole world. And so Adele's like, I was body positive then and I'm body positive now. And she goes, it's not my job to validate how people feel about their bodies, which is true. She's a singer. She is not a health coach. She is not a registered dietitian. She is not your doctor. And she goes, I feel bad that it's made people feel horrible about themselves, but it's not my job. And then adding, I'm trying to sort my own life out. So it really does suck that she, for whatever reason, lost weight, and immediately millions of people criticize her or praise her. And so when they praise her, she goes, oh, like, it's in your mind, whether you want to or not, in the back of your mind, you go, oh, this is a positive thing that I've lost weight. And everyone sees that. And then they go, oh, it's positive to lose weight. And then people are also mad at her for losing weight. She feels like she's let people down. That's stupid. And Rebel Wilson remarked on self-proclaimed year of health at the beginning of 2020. And then, so Rebel Wilson decided she wanted to be healthier, was her whole thing. And she opened up to the media about how no one is commenting on her successful career endeavors, but only on her change in appearance. Right. And then she says that people are nicer to her now that she's in good shape. Like, people are opening doors for her and being nicer to her and inviting her to more things. And she's like, I myself has not changed as a human being. I'm still working hard. The only thing that has changed my physical appearance, and that is the only thing people are commenting on and treating me different about. Wow. And she's like, it's so terrible. And that just sucks. And then Jonah Hill kindly asked people to stop commenting on his body. He said, good or bad, I want to politely let you know it's not helpful and doesn't feel good. Because he, again, did it for health as well. And he fluctuates. People fluctuate in weight all the time. And so it's just, it happens. That's a normal human body thing to fluctuate. And just, depending on how much you can move that month, how stressful, like, have you been able to eat really healthy, or is it your life's been so crazy stressful that you only have time to grab a quick bite at some place that's not super healthy? Like, life fluctuates, our bodies fluctuate, and that's totally normal. So I get it when, like, you see someone who's lost a bunch of weight, like, maybe if you've struggled personally, you feel happy for them that they were able to, like, have self-discipline or whatever, and you want to, like, comment on it to be like, hey, I see you, I'm happy for you, but you don't know their thought process, why they did it. Also, making that so public hurts people's own emotions, seeing only positive things when people lose weight. It's a whole thing. The world is so obsessed with body image. It sucks. And even when, like, people like Billie Eilish don't show their body, they still get commented on. Like, people are still commenting on Billie Eilish's body even though she doesn't show it. It's not for display. And for some reason, we all still feel, oh, we got to talk about it. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And cuter news.
Oh, yay.
Sorry. I know, a lot of heavy stuff.
Britney
Spears posted about how she wants a baby now that she's out of her conservatorship. So that's cute. Everyone was very positive and happy for her. I hope she gets her feet on the ground and figures out everything before she does it, just for her own sake of, babies are stressful. You got to have a sturdy ground before, you don't have to, but it makes it a lot easier if you have that support system and a sturdy ground before you do it. But whatever she wants to do is obviously her prerogative because she is now out of her conservatorship. What else do we got here? Pfizer's coming up with the antiviral pill for COVID. Cute. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. I can't say her name. Camila. You know why I can't say her name is because Colleen as Miranda.
Miranda.
Camila Cabello. Camila Cabello. I don't know why I can't say it.
And
Camila. Mike LaFone. Camila Cabello. They broke up.
Yeah. Splitsville.
I hope they're both happier now.
I hope so.
I hope nothing terrible happened. And I hope it was a very peaceful, as good as it can go. Okay. So there's an internet theory going around.
Okay.
Libra Lovin on TikTok came up with this. She was the first person to post this TikTok theory. Okay, so you know how Astroworld, terrible, very sad event with the people died in the mosh pit?
Yes.
That was run by Travis Scott. Travis Scott is the baby daddy to Kylie Jenner's baby. Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are they have a thing, okay? So, the theory that Libra Lovin came up with was that Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson started a relationship as a distraction to draw attention from the Astroworld disaster. So it's a PR stunt, which has been done before because when Caitlyn Jenner, before people knew they were transitioning, she was transitioning, hit and killed someone in a car accident. And it was about to be released in the news that this happened. And that same week, someone leaked to the press that Caitlyn Jenner was transitioning into a woman. And so it was like, and it's been confirmed by people on the inside of the group that, they released that info to distract from the fact that she had hit and accidentally killed someone in a car accident, which most people do not know about because it was because people care more about the fact that someone's transitioning than sadly the death of another human being.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So people are thinking that this is a PR stunt because the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. So, because everyone's like, it's the only explanation for Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. It's the only explanation. But on Kim Kardashian and North, her daughter North, just created a TikTok together. And North has been posting a bunch of solo videos of their house decor, of her pool, her skincare routine. They did some cute duets together. But and the account already has millions of followers. But the comments are hilarious. The ones that are just North solo. Someone commented, "North, babe, is there an awkward, hunched over tall man at Thanksgiving? Tell us yes or no." Asking if Pete Davidson was at the Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Someone was like, "North, honey, do you know how to write checks?" North, have you ever heard of this game called Zelle? It's super fun and easy to learn. You know the banking money transfer service Zelle? Oh, that's so insane. Have you seen the trend where you show off your parents' bank info?
Oh my gosh. How old is North? Like 4?
No. She's like I think in her like 10ish, 10 that range. You could 8 to 12. One of the in that I don't know how old kids are.
Well, compare them to the kids you know.
I genuinely have no idea how. I haven't seen a picture of her in forever, so I don't really know. But 8 to 12, I'm guessing, is the age range. Okay. So I thought that was actually pretty funny. Oh, hold on, my friend is asking for my address, and she's coming over today, so I have to give it to her.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm not. I am trying really hard not to mouth it because I mouth a lot of things. Okay, I did it. When I'm like just solo reading, my mouth is moving as I'm reading. Or Colleen pointed out,
when other people talk, your mouth moves.
Yes!
It's like you know what they're going to say and your mouth just moves to it. You've always done that. Always.
It is such a weird character trait. Why?
You've always done it.
Why?
I don't know, but it's very subtle. It's very
subtle. It's very subtle. And I'll notice it when I podcast with people.
It's like when kids are on stage.
I'm trying so hard not to do it as you talk.
Kids are on stage and one kid knows everyone's lines and he's sitting there mouthing the whole thing while all of the other people are talking. But it's life's
not a script. And I just know what you're going to say.
But somehow you just know it all.
It is weird. I'm the only person I've known to do it. Mm-hmm. How did that happen?
I don't know.
It's so confusing. And no one has commented on it ever except Colleen.
Well,
and the girl knows
because why would we bring it up? We don't want to make you self-conscious. We want you to be you.
I know.
And I'm flabbergasted every time. How does she know that's what hey. Okay.
When I do Racial Uncensored, I'm with the people. I don't do it as much, I think, when I'm Skyping people, because I'm also like thinking about it. Also, when we're doing this, I'm thinking about the next thing we're going to talk about.
Right.
So my mind's already going on other stuff.
It's casual conversation.
Yeah, but when I'm doing Racial Uncensored, there's no prompts. It's just sitting talking with one of my friends, and I'll notice while I'm editing, I'm like, Ballinger, come on now, because I'm sitting there just going.
It's cute. It's very subtle, very, very, very subtle.
Oh, I know.
And adorable.
All right. Before we move on to more news, let's check to see if we have another sponsor for today. Sponsor. Mercado. Mercado is our sponsor for today. Mercado is a grocery delivery service that supports local independent merchants. Trust me, it feels good to shop local and online. So when you shop with Mercado, you are supporting your local neighborhood grocers, the people who are passionate about curating the best ingredients to feed your family. Mercado's founder, Bobby, started Mercado to help his father grow his Brooklyn butcher shop. Today, the platform helps hundreds of other independent grocers do what they love and have confidence in the ability to thrive in today's rapidly changing retail landscape. Mercado believes you shouldn't have to compromise quality for convenience, and local independent retailers deserve the same opportunities to compete and thrive in their communities. Unlike other delivery services, Mercado has a range of 20 miles. And when you shop with Mercado, merchants hand select and pack your groceries who are experts in freshness, ripeness, and quality. So if you want to sign up for Mercado Green for unlimited free delivery, then you should do that and use code Rachel for $20 off your first order. You can go on their website or download their app. Again, sign up for Mercado Green for free unlimited delivery and use code Rachel for $20 off your first order. ExpressVPN is our sponsor for today. You know how sometimes when you search stuff on the internet, you go in incognito mode so people don't see what you're searching? It doesn't even have to be gross stuff. It just has to be like you're really embarrassed that you don't know how to spell a word. Well, let me tell you something. I just found out that incognito mode does not hide your activity. It doesn't matter what mode you use or how many times you clear your browsing history. The internet service provider can still see every single website you have ever visited. And that's why when at home, you should always go online with ExpressVPN. It doesn't matter who your internet service provider is. ISPs in the US can legally sell your information to ad companies. ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers so your ISP can't see the sites you use. ExpressVPN also keeps all of your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryption available. Most of the time, you don't even realize the ExpressVPN is on. It runs seamlessly in the background, and it's so easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button, and you are protected. ExpressVPN is available on all your devices, phones, computers, even your smart TVs, so there's no excuse for you not to be using it. Protect your online activity today with the VPN rated #1 by CNET. Visit my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/allthingsinternet, and you can get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That is ExpressVPN, ExpressVPN.com/allthingsinternet. ExpressVPN.com/allthingsinternet to learn more. All right, a few things left in the news. Did we mention this, that Mr. Beast did his own Squid Games? He recreated all the Squid Games. I don't think we talked about this.
We talked about Squid Games, but not.
Okay.
You didn't want to spoil something, or you hadn't watched it, or
YouTuber content creator dude, Mr. Beast, huge, does epic things all the time. He spent $3.5 million recreating all of the Squid games, but without the death. And then he had people come and be contestants to compete to win $456,000, and he gave other contestants like $10,000 to $2,000 along the way if they lost, or if they left on the spot. So everyone that came got money, and people were like, "This is so tone deaf." The whole premise of Squid Games, I know you didn't really watch it.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, the whole premise of Squid Games is, I'm not giving away anything, but it's. Well, if you haven't seen even the first episode by now, that's on you. It
totally
is
on me.
It has been fun. I'm going to talk a little bit about Squid Games, not giving away any spoilers, but just main the premise of the show, the main premise. It's about all these people with these like money problems, like they're addicted to gambling or addicted to drugs or addicted to something, and so they owe a bunch of people money. They're like millions of dollars in debt. They all get the chance, like these people come and go, come compete in these games, and you have a chance to win like an extreme amount of money, like billions. And they're like, okay, great. Cool. All these people who really need money are going to go compete to go money. And they're like, you can leave. You're willingly coming to this. And then they're like, okay, great. So and then you find out it's just these crazy rich billionaires that are watching these games. So these games are put on by these billionaires to watch these poor people compete for money. Oh. And it's like entertainment for them. But they have a chance to win money at the end, so they can't be mad. But then the whole twist of it is you get killed if you lose. That's the whole premise of Squid Games. So everyone was like, you're doing, minus the death, you're doing the very thing that was like, that Squid Games was trying to say that was wrong. That like millionaires are so bored that the only way they can get entertainment now is just making poor people like compete and kill each other for money. And that is what he set up. People are like, how tone deaf are you? Yeah. Like you're doing the very like you completely just didn't even see the whole reason for the show. So it was really insensitive. And so yeah, Emily wrote, the show is to highlight how incredibly wealthy people love watching disadvantaged people compete and risk it all for a chance to have money, and how sick it is. And Mr. Beast is doing the same thing.
Like Hunger Games.
Yeah. But like, yeah, it's so he recreated every event, which is, if you've seen the show, it's insane. But of course people are getting killed. And so, okay, cool. But he had a thing where a mechanism attached to contestants' shirts and would explode and stain their shirts when they were eliminated rather than getting shot. So it would look like they got shot. Ew. And he posted this video. It has 88 million views and was posted on November 24th. So it already has more than that by now.
Wow.
But and people are like, well, maybe he'll donate all the money because he's done that before, like all the revenue. Maybe he'll speak out against it. And I was like, I'm like, he might now that there's so much backlash. But I think he just thought it would be fun, and it would completely miss the mark of it all.
And he could do it.
And he could, which is what these rich people in the show were doing. So bro, where was your PR team on this one? Where was it? Because
in the dollar bills.
In the dollar bills. And the dollar bills. All right. Madonna was posted on Instagram about, free the nip stuff. Why can guys show nipples and girls can't, but we can show our whole butts? It's just, this will go on forever.
Forever.
Just the conversation of girls' nipples versus boy nipples. They're boobs. They're nipples. They're there. Boys have boobs. Girls have boobs. Boys can get breast cancer.
Yes, they can.
Just whatever. And then there is a rumor. Apparently it's actually true, but the Kardashians themselves have not confirmed it. But everyone's like, we know what's happening. That the Kardashians are in the process of reducing/reversing their BBLs, which is when you take fat from one part of your body and stick it in your butt, which is the most dangerous procedure you can do. Because if any of that fat goes into like your bloodstream, you die. There's nothing that can reverse it. So apparently the Kardashians are reversing/reducing their butts at the moment. You can see that their butts are getting smaller. I'm glad that this is happening because so many girls were getting BBLs and it's not safe. It's not worth it.
Your fanny is fine the way it is.
Mom, in the UK, the fanny means vagina.
Your derriere is fine the way it is.
But also your fanny, both ways.
Your booty.
Your front, your back, it's all good.
Badonkadonk.
Everything is good the way it is.
The way it is.
If you want your butt to be more toned because that was what makes you happier and you're doing it for you, not anyone else.
But not because it's a trend.
No, just because you want a strong butt. Cool. I like having a strong butt. I like being strong. I work out because I like being strong.
Mine's a little saggy, and it's okay.
If you want a toned butt, do weighted hip thrusts and squats. I know. I said if you wanted to.
I don't want
to.
Don't
go do it.
It's too much work.
Yeah. So
I just will walk.
Just walk. That's good for you. Walking is great for your heart and your joints and your bones. Yeah. But if you want, don't go do a procedure which you might die just to get a little booty.
For a trend.
Because beauty is subjective. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and beauty trends change constantly. In the 90s, it was no eyebrows was hot. Now thick eyebrows is hot.
I thought, maybe it was the 80s, the big bushy Brooke Shields eyebrows.
Yeah, it goes 90s? Back exactly.
See,
no,
it's always
exactly.
Different. And then they were super thin in the 20s, and then they last. I don't know. Now, what?
Listen, it was thin lips, big tits, no butt, and now it's big tits, big butt, lots of eyebrows, big lips. Now everything's big. But I feel like when I was a kid, everything had to be small and everything's got to be big. And it just goes back and forth, just like fashion.
Yeah.
It was, baggy clothes, then skinny jeans, low rise, high rise, it all changes. So don't change your body and do these huge risks. I mean, you can do what you want. It's your body. I'm just concerned for you. I don't want you to do something that could hurt you and then maybe later you regret because it's not a trend anymore. Yeah. Make sure you're doing it for you for the right reasons. I mean, again, you don't have to.
Do I want to send my body when I'm 90? And if you say, yeah, okay.
That's fine.
But if you don't, then no. Well, I might change my mind next year.
Yeah. I've never gotten a tattoo because I change so often. Who I am as a person is pretty much who I am as a person. I haven't changed much since I was 2. But my hobbies, interests, and the things I'm into change. So I feel like I don't need to get a tattoo. Also, that just, whatever. That's too permanent. Just too permanent for me. I have no commitment I have no fear of commitment in relationships. My body, I got a fear of commitment on it. I've been struggling getting LASIK. Anyway, I think that's all the news I have for today, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing. You've been at Colleen's. How's everything going over there?
Good.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I love you.
I love you. We had no questions?
I know, because we had 41 minutes of news.
A lot of news, people. That means double questions next week.
Does it?
Double questions in 2 weeks.
I didn't want to answer any questions this week.
Okay.
I'm feeling antisocial.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Big stretches. All right. I got to go to Walmart. Actually, I have to go poop and then take a shower and then go to Walmart.
So much information. Okay.
You love it.
Well, I do. I love your information. Okay.
All right. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
You want to take us out?
Yeah. We'll see you next time on All Things Internet.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.